Hello, Gems. My name is Bushnell. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stay long enough to subscribe. And if you're already part of the tribe, welcome back. Ladies, today we are doing part 3 of our Girl Talk series. And today we are going to be discussing about awakening love. If you haven't watched any of part 1 or part 2, don't worry, you can go and watch them after this video. And I also have blogs where I've written about the same, so you can also go and check out the blogs. I'll put the link in the description box below. Before going on any further, get comfortable, get something to drink, get something to write with, and let's talk about this. Songs of Solomon 8, 4 and 5. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. Who is thou coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? This is the verse where we are taking reference from, and the first point I want to discuss on is the world's view. Now, the world's view is very distorted when it comes to love, and if you're in a phase where you just want to be loved and are definitely looking to get married in the future or strengthen even your relationship, I'd suggest you read the Bible, because it's the only book that I'm sure has 100% perfect content on love that you can refer to. And so some of the worldview is it encourages whole faith, it encourages the no strings attached relationships, it encourages sneaky links or your friends with benefits. The thing about these relationships is it leads to brokenness, and some people think it leads to longevity, but it leads to brokenness, and that's the thing. It also leads to STIs and HIV and AIDS, but this as well. not to mention spiritual bondages. Also, in the world's view, this thing of sex toys and self-pleasure, and God created sex for two, not just one. And so when you self-pleasure, you are committing a sin, because you're giving yourself pleasure. You're giving yourself pleasure that's supposed to be for two. And one thing people don't know is that how much sexual sin has upon their life. For example, like things like self-pleasure, it does affect your destiny in that it derails you, because you're not only being attacked by the sexual demons, but they come along with the demons of delay. They come along with the demons of guilt and shame, and they put a stronghold in your life. So if this is something you are struggling with, I'd suggest definitely pray. Don't stop praying, as well as putting yourself far from the situations that may lead you to such sinful spaces. I'll definitely talk more about this on my blog, so you can check the link on the description box. And also let me know what you think on the comment. Point number 2 is focus on building yourself. So I've been going through this series from Vue Church, where they're talking about single and secure from the book from the main pastor. And one thing he said, you cannot be happy and married if you're not first single and secure. And that's one thing that I truly believe and I'm running with. And during this single season, it's a time to focus on yourself, build on your values, find out what your values are, find out your boundaries, what you like and do not like. The Bible does not say two people meet and then they become whole. It says two people meet and then they become one. They become a whole new creation. So focusing on yourself and taking care of your values and your boundaries is something really, really important. What can't you not compromise on? What are some of the things that make you you? Also, focusing on your finances as well. Get that good job that you want, start that business, whatever it is, darling. You do what you need to do to make that money, and so that you can be secure also with yourself. So focus on building yourself during your single phase. Point number 3 is resources and materials you consume. Now, whatever music and movies you listen to affects a lot about you, including your values. It also affects the awakening love bit. If you're used to watching soap operas, you'll probably have a hopeless romantic, but also it will definitely have an impact on your thoughts. You'll probably be making scenarios in your head of meeting your Alejandro and all those things. But when I was watching movies and music, listening to music that not only talks about sex and such situations, is a really good space to be in your single season. Right now, focusing on consumption that builds you up is really good. I'm not saying that you should not prepare for marriage and dating. Far from it. Yes, read books like Men Are From Mars. It's a really good book to read. Or Power of Pussy is also a really good book to read. And just prepare yourself for dating as well by talking even to the right people. But go step by step. And I explained this in the part 2 series of this series, and it's about why do women sexually want to sexually appease a man. So watch that, where I speak more on that. But I'd suggest that you avoid music that just talks about making love and just having a man and all that in your single season. I suggest you focus on music that builds you and empowers you. Last but definitely not least is having a relationship with God. Now, I want to point out that this is the most important relationship you will ever have. Or in this space, you get to find yourself and you get to find what you were created for by just being intimate with God. Secondly, God is love. God is love, and He will teach you and shower you and bathe you and soak you with His love as you grow close to Him. What does James 4, I believe, say? Draw near to me and I will draw close to you. And that is my prayer for each and every woman listening, that they may desire and that God may put in them a fire to want to be in a relationship with God. And He will direct you. There's this quote that I know. It says, may she be so far in love with Christ, it's so deep in Christ, that a man has to get to God to get this lady's heart. So let a man find you when your heart is deeply rooted in Christ, and darling, you will not regret it. Trust me, that is the same thing I'm working on as well. And so ladies, I wish you all the best.